Hello everyone, my name is Ivo and welcome to Cooking with the Koyas. Do you know what panini want to be when they grow up? You guessed it, pressed. What a fantastic way to have a panini, or to have a panino, that is, pressed, nice and warm and beautiful. And let me share a couple tips with you today as we build our panino together. So first thing, settings. You will find that there are different settings. I have it set on medium right now. Medium setting is going to give you a good crisp on the outside. It's going to take its time and heat up everything on the inside and make it for a nice panino. So a medium setting is what I would recommend to start with if you've never used them before. And when they're on that setting, you need about 5 to 6 minutes, of course, depending on the thickness of your bun. The high setting, you're going to have more of a sear on the top, maybe darker lines, and it's going to cook a little bit quicker and be a little crispier. So that's the high setting. I'm going to use medium today. And then of course there's a grill. You don't want to, or sear, you don't want to use sear. That's more for searing meats. However, having said that, if you really wanted to, you could put it on sear for 30 seconds at the very end if you want even a darker lines. But I honestly don't recommend that. And then as far as the low setting or the warm, the low is if you're going to grill, let's say, or press a sandwich with some very delicate bread. Then you're going to use the low setting for that. But for your standard buns, medium is perfect, or you can go to high. And then of course there's a warm setting if you want to keep your panino warm. All right, next thing is, we're going to want to coat the bottom side and the top side so it doesn't stick, and also it's going to add some enhanced flavor. Now, what do you put on the outside? You need some sort of oil. Melted butter is a great choice. You get that great buttery taste on your panino, which is good, but it doesn't have a high melt point. So if you're going to use butter, avoid the high setting. You could use the medium. It would be fine. Of course, the next option is extra virgin olive oil. You know I love my olive oil. And that'll give you more of a rustic taste and a great feel on the outside as well. And then there's the little tip that many people don't share, and that's mayonnaise. Believe it or not, mayo is a great choice. It's got a high temperature resistance. So you can use the medium or high setting. It's going to brown and crisp up nicely on the outside, and you don't have any of that mayo flavor when you're all said and done. So mayo is a great choice. And you're saying to me, Ivo, you're taking mayo over extra virgin olive oil? I am, but not really. Don't worry, folks. There's room for extra virgin olive oil. It's going in the panino. Of course, of course, of course. Come on. You know better. I'm going to put some extra virgin olive oil there. And I'm going to put a little more here. Beautiful. There's my extra virgin olive oil right there. Now I'm going to build my panini, or panino. Panini is plural, as you know. It's just a habit to say panini. I have here some porchetta, lean porchetta from Italy. I got it at my local deli. And it's sliced really thin and it's falling apart on me, but I'm going to use one layer of porchetta, and this is the beauty. You can build your panino any way you want. Use what you wish. The only ingredient I don't have here, well, there's a couple I don't have that I really would have liked. And I'll let you know in a minute, but right now I want to show you. This is prosciutto cotto, which is cooked ham, but the Italian version. So it's prosciutto cotto means cooked prosciutto. But at the end of the day, you would know it as a cooked ham. But to me, it tastes way better than a cooked ham. If you've never tried prosciutto cotto, you got to give it a try. Then, of course, I have the hot calabrese salami. This is going to add great flavor and a little bit of heat, which I absolutely love. So we're gonna load our panino up with that too. Let's get it all in there. It's great having delis close by that you can go and get fresh cold cuts. That looks pretty good. In fact, I'm going to put just a little more in here. I like my hot calabrese salami. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Tuck everything in. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Decent thickness there. Cheese. This is the one thing I wish I had. I wish I had some provolone cheese, but I do have mozzarella. That was one of the ingredients I wish I had. And the other ingredient I wish I had was roasted peppers. I love to put roasted peppers in my panino. But it'll do without. And the mozzarella will melt nicely, and that'll be nice just as well. I just won't have that nice provolone flavor that I really, really enjoy. But that's okay. We're going to enjoy this just the same. Okay, so I think I have the amount that I want in there. Next, we're going to coat the top and the bottom. So again, mayo, folks. Got to give it a try. Got to give it a try. Brush it on. Going to get a little messy here. Brush it on. Okay, so that will prevent it from sticking on the bottom. This will prevent it from sticking on the top. And again, it's going to add some texture. Going to add some color when this cooks. And it's going to make for a real nice touch at the end of the day to our pressed panino. Okay. All right, I think that's pretty good. We've got mayo all around. Let's get it in the press. So, my hands are a little gooey. Put it in the press. And this will lift up. Come on, I should have done that beforehand when it was cooler. We do it this way, folks. Okay, lift that lever up. There we go. All right. So now, what you want to do, this is another little tip with your press. Tuck everything in there. Okay. Now, to press or not to press? That's the question. It's kind of a combination of both. We're going to press it down gently, and we're going to hold it here for about 30 seconds. After that, we're just going to let it go and let it continue to cook just with the weight of the lid. That will do the job, and it'll heat up everything very, very nicely. And because we're on medium, like I said, we're going to let it sit for, I'm going to let it go 6 minutes. I like mine a little bit darker, let's say. So, all right, so I'm going to just give up on this, I think, and we'll let it do its thing. Give me about 6 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we've gone the distance. It's been 6 minutes. I can turn that off because I'm only making one. And look at that beautiful panino right there. You can see the mozzarella cheese melted. Look at that. Oh, and it's nice and warm. It's hot on my hands. Hot on my hands, folks. But look at that beautiful melted mozzarella cheese. Like I said, I prefer provolone. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, yeah. This, folks, is what it's all about right here. Wow. It's nice and warm. I got nice color. I got grid marks on the grill marks or on the bun. It's a nice golden color. That mayo has done its job. It's been long enough. I was able to clean up and, of course, get myself a glass of wine. Time for the taste test. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see if I cover that mic. Perfection. Wow. So we have a nice crispy bun, top and bottom. The insides are nice and warm. The mozzarella is melted. The flavors are just The combination of flavors together, fantastic. I like that mix of porchetta, prosciutto cotto, and the hot calabrese salami. And then, of course, the mozzarella being melted. Wow. Sure beats takeout, I'll tell you that. Sure beats takeout, 100%. What a fantastic treat to make right in your own home. Simple, easy to do. Little panini press like this, that's all you need. If not, you could even use a cast iron frying pan, flip it. There's many ways to grill your panini or panino. The bottom line is it's so fun to do. It's absolutely delicious. What a great treat right in the kitchen of your own home. And you know what? You could have fun with these things. You could have panini press night. Have a bunch of friends over. Spread the table with cold cuts and cheeses. Some nice fresh buns from your local bakery. And have some fun. Make a day of it and enjoy it. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Whether you live alone, don't deprive yourself. Sit down and make yourself a nice meal and enjoy it. If you're with a significant other or with friends or family, enjoy it. Either way, the key thing is to do it. Be at home, make what you want, have what you want, enjoy what you want, and savor the moment. That's what I'm going to do right now. This is absolutely delicious. I hope you give panini presses a try. And until next time, I want to thank you for joining me on today's episode of Cooking with the Koyas. And as always, until next time, buon appetito and salute. Nice homemade red wine too. Love it.